It's a baby. It's almost a baby. Hi, I'm Adam Garland, and I'm drunk.
Still drunk.
And I'd love to tell you the story of Rapunzel. Alright, so now once upon a time, Rapunzel was born into a poor family. She was very poor. She was born into 9 children. Her mother had 9 children, of which Rapunzel was the 8th. She had a younger sister. She was the 8th. But Rapunzel, since she was sort of a middle child, was sort of looked down on. A lot of people didn't like Rapunzel. But what she did have going for her was really long hair. She had the longest hair in the land. There was nobody in the land who had longer hair than Rapunzel. And the other sisters grew envious of Rapunzel. To give a specific example, one day, Rapunzel was combing her hair to get the knots out of that shit. Because this shit's like 9 feet long, okay? Huge motherfucking hair. One of the sisters comes in, and this sister is a lesbian, okay? And what she's done is she's shaved her head. She shaved her head bald because she's a lesbian. And the sister looks at Rapunzel and says, "Hey Rapunzel, what pride do you have in your womanly nature to grow your hair out that long? Look at me, I've cut my hair so short that I may have masculine features." And Rapunzel says, "Why deny my feminine nature? I am a woman, and I'm proud to have long hair like this." And the short-haired woman said, "You know what, Rapunzel, you're right. You're right. You are a very proud woman to have long hair like that, and I'm happy for you. Although I cannot agree with you, I'm happy for you." And then the two of them fought. They fought hard with knives. Fought hard with knives. And but Rapunzel was the winner. She stabbed her in the throat. Because Rapunzel knew how to knife fight from her days as a member of the Latin Kings gang in Los Angeles. Okay? So, Rapunzel defeated her sister. She killed her. But she wasn't charged because it's the medieval times and they don't have a law system in place. So, Rapunzel becomes renowned as having the longest hair in the land and being one of the fairest in the land. So, Rapunzel becomes engaged to a prince of the land. The prince is very happy because she has huge ass hair and she's fucking pretty. She's fucking hot, this Rapunzel is. And the prince becomes engaged to her, but the mother, Rapunzel's mother, becomes yet envious of her own daughter. And decides to lock Rapunzel away in a tower, a stone tower that Rapunzel cannot escape from. Because she builds a tower of solid stone and makes a single room in the top with no stairs. Okay? There's no stairs up to this fucking motherfucker. So Rapunzel is locked away in this tower at the top of the stairs.
I thought there was no
There
stairs.
she sits. Excuse me?
I thought there was no stairs.
There, Cody.
But then you said she's on the top of the stairs.
Well, there is one stair. There's one single stair. There's 2 stairs because it has to be stairs. There's 2 steps. There's 2 steps in her little place that lead down to just a lower level that she can hang out in. Okay? So Rapunzel's hanging out one day. She's locked in this tower by her wicked mother. Okay? But the prince wants her ass back. It's a fine ass. It's a hot ass. Okay? That Rapunzel has. Okay? It's well shapen. So the prince decides to get back to her.
Why are you sucking on my hot dog?
I asked him.
You ate a hot dog, Brian? Just a hot dog by itself.
I used to do that. Those are so good.
Good.
I'm telling you a story.
They're cheese hot dogs, by the way.
Really?
Okay, so Rapunzel's locked away in this tower, okay? And the prince wants her back, so he decides to go rescue her. He decides to rescue Rapunzel from her tower that her mother has constructed. And he goes up to her and says, "Rapunzel! Rapunzel! There's no way up there. There's no stairs. Damn it!" She's like, "I know. My mother constructed this motherfucker, and she's an architect. She graduated from Princeton University with a degree in architecture, and she knows how to build her towers, okay? She knows how to build a motherfucking tower. The prince is like, wow, Princeton, I didn't go to Princeton. That's got to be good. She's got to be good at her architecture. So the prince says, I got to have a way to get up there, bitch. So Rapunzel says, all right, hold it. I've got it. I've got it, she claps. She says, hey, yeah, I've got the longest ass hair in the land. I don't know why, but I've been growing this shit out for like 25 years. Because I'm 25 years old, I haven't had a haircut ever. I haven't even had one. She says, I'll let down my hair out the window, which my mother was grateful enough to construct so I can have oxygen in this bitch. So that you may climb up my hair and rescue me. So the princess, great, that's a great idea. So she lets down her long ass hair, which was braided, which she had enough time to do because she's been up there for like a year, okay? And her mother has been sending food up to her. She's been chucking that shit up. She has a great arm, her mother. She's been chucking her food up to her for a year. 2 years. 9 years. And so, so Rapunzel lets her hair down. And the prince starts to climb up her hair. Right? The prince starts to climb up her hair. The prince starts to climb up. And Rapunzel is like, her neck is like jerking like that. With every pull the prince exerts on Rapunzel's head. And Rapunzel's like, damn, this hurts like a motherfucker, but I need to be rescued up here. The prince keeps climbing up Rapunzel's head, right? The prince makes it to the top, right? The prince makes it to the top, yes? Okay, now the prince is at the top and he's like, Rapunzel, I've rescued you, alright? This is great, we're fine. And Rapunzel says, wait, motherfucker, we have no way to get down. I can't lower you down on my hair because then I'll still be up in this motherfucker. So the prince says, we have to have a plan to get down. Rapunzel says, oh yes, I've got it. I've got the plan. So she decides, Rapunzel decides to knit a parachute from her hair. From her hair! Now this parachute smells like shit because Rapunzel hasn't washed her hair in 9 years, okay? This parachute smells like shit, but it takes them 6 months and together they weave it, okay? So they weave this parachute together and they connect it to the prince because he's had experience with this shit, parachuting. And the prince grabs Rapunzel with the hair parachute and they jump out the window, right? And they parachute to the ground, and everybody's happy except the mother, who is not happy, but fuck her. I don't care about the mother, okay? She's the one who locked her up in the first place, fuck her. And the prince and the princess, Rapunzel, go off into the woods, and they marry, and they live happily ever after. Much to the mother's dissent, they live happily ever after.
All right.